Hey YouTube, what is going on? The printer guy here, and I wanted to show you another method for warming up the Best Printers cleaning solution in a safe way. Because in your specific situation, it may be required for you to warm up this cleaning solution. So I'm going to show you the safe way to do it in the microwave. Now I've shown how to do it with a pan filled with hot water close to a boil, but now I'm going to show you how to do it in a microwave the safe way. Please, please, please do not put this bottle into the microwave and warm it up. That will absolutely cause damage. It will explode in there. You never want to put plastic like this with fluid in the microwave. Don't do it. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to take the fluid and we're going to put it in a container that is glass. A glass container just like this. Now, even with a glass container like this, you want to make sure you're not breathing in the fumes when it's warmed up. You want to let it settle a little bit, let the fumes kind of dissipate. What you're doing is you're taking this bottle, let's break the top here. Just I'm one-handed, I'm gonna cut it. Okay, I'm gonna stick my finger in here. Just open it however you can, of course. And then you're gonna take this fluid, and really if you're you may have already had this bottle open because you would have already started the cleaning to realize you needed to warm up the fluid in order for it to flow better or actually flow at all while you're doing the cleaning. So now what I would do is I would take the entire 100 milliliters, as long as you know that you need 100 milliliters. If you feel that you need less, then do less. Do 50 milliliters. In this case, I'm going to do about that much. I'm going to leave a little bit in the container. Again, not for any specific reason. I'm just doing it this way. You can do the whole 100 mil or you can do half. It's really up to you, however much you need. You're taking this glass measuring cup and we're putting it in the microwave now. Okay. Take it, put it right here. 30 seconds. "30 seconds is going to be plenty of time." Okay, I always wait a little bit. You're going to open this up and you're going to make sure there's no fumes. If there's fumes, if it's smoking like that, you're going to close it back up. You don't want to breathe that in. And it's okay for it to be in the microwave when you walk away from this, as long as your family's not in the kitchen or near the microwave. You can let it air out after the fact. Maybe open up a window. That's what I'm going to end up doing. Let the air circulate, but don't just pick it up and put it right next to your face or just hold it next to you. Those fumes are going to end up being inhaled by you. You don't want that. Okay, still fuming a little bit. All right, so fumes have dissipated enough for me to take this out now. I'm okay with this. Now when it's really steaming, you've got a lot of steam coming off of this. You really don't want to pick this up, but I don't really even smell anything. There's no strong smell. That's the good thing about this fluid is compared to other fluids, it warms really well. If you warm up something like an isopropyl alcohol, it's going to smell really strong, and that's probably that's going to be very toxic for you to breathe in. We've got our warmed up solution. Now we're going to take it to wherever we need to use it. And we can begin using our 20 milliliter syringe. You can fill this up with warmed up solution. I'm gonna do it now so you can see that it's not too warm to where it causes any damage and that it is gonna be picked up. Doing it one-handed. The solution is warm enough to now break up blockage. It is warm enough so that when I push this into the nozzle, it is gonna make more of an impact than if I don't warm it up. So you definitely want to use warmed up cleaning fluid if you have a more difficult time pushing cleaning fluid into your nozzles. Okay, I'm gonna fill it up. I usually fill it up a little past 20 mil. And so I can feel it, it's warm, I'm ready to use it. And that's that. If it's too hot, you're gonna push this back into the glass container and you're gonna leave it for maybe 2-3 minutes. Then check back, see if it's warm, see if it's still too hot. Once it's at a warm temperature like I have it here, where it's safe to the touch, I feel like it's warm enough to warm up my hand a little bit, but it's not too hot to where, ooh, ouch, it's kind of burning. You don't want that sensation at all. You want it to be just right. All right, so I hope that this quick tutorial helped. I am actually working on a printer right now, so I just came on to do a quick video. If this video was helpful, please make sure to like the video. Any questions at all, comment below. And if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. Also, to show gratitude to me and my channel, there is a way that you can actually donate through the super thanks button down below. That'd be greatly appreciated. All the support I get, I mean, you've already bought the product because you're looking up instructions on how to warm it up. So I thank you for the purchase of this product. Anything above and beyond that, if you like this video, you can leave a comment saying thank you, or you maybe have an additional question. All of that support to this channel is so greatly appreciated. So I hope that this video was helpful. But that's really all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.